we welcome you to the AFC title game.
Conference championship about to commence. All kinds of excitement and energy with the Super Bowl spot on the line. And Phil, your thoughts before we get it underway.
Well, the worst thing you could do is start thinking about the Super Bowl. Think about this game, your energy, your nerves. Make sure that you don't let them be a part of it. Try to play it one play at a time. If you do, that's when you get the best results.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. The Raiders from the 22. Murray's met after a gain of 8.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Corners are backing off here. First down at the 34. To the ground. Shazier's able to read that play and make the hit. And now they'll try over again on second down. It's Tate in the backfield. That's a gain of 6. Third down on the way. The Raiders will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 20. Roethlisberger with the give. He's tackled right at the 43.
This gives an offense a lot of momentum. It gives everybody confidence. This running back, he's sitting there going, keep giving it to me, man, because I can make it happen.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
First down at the 43. Gets the handle here. Gains 11.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here after the run.
Gives it to him again. Smith, the one who made the big stop.
The Raiders defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Raiders will come out in the dime.
Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out.
Second and 12. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And gains about 1. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. It'll be 3rd down. The Steelers will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. What a difficult spot to be in from here. The Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Wide to the left. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can. Run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run.
Let's go.
The handoff to Ben Tate. Brought down at the 32. The Steelers set at the line. Dime package. Tate's going to secure the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Raiders come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. The Raiders snap it at the 41. Toss to the outside.
It's 3rd down coming up.
The Raiders need to get to the 42 for the first down.
Out of the shotgun formation. Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Steelers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Second down now. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Roethlisberger from the gun. backfield. Let's take a look now at the defensive starting unit.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Second down and 10. Set up screen. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
On the way, third down.
The Steelers will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
The ball is charged loose.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Coverage team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone. The Raiders' last possession ended painfully with a pick. And I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that.
First down at the 20.
Scanning the field. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Raiders come out in a bunch set.
Let's go.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The corners retreating.
The Raiders have it at the 29. He's got the catch. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. That's his first reception today.
This is third down. The quarter is about to end. One more play first.
Murray's got it on the handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
King is back now. He'll be punting.
And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you, that special teams coach. Is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football. Lucky to get it back after that fumble.
The Steelers will line up now. Tie game, second quarter. The score 0-0. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
After running it, it's second down. Two tight ends on the field here. Second down and 6. They'll go ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
3rd and 2 here after the run. Roethlisberger is going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's complete to Martavis Bryant. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And there's a drop.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion. Handoff made. Going to lose yards here.
In a situation like this, 3rd ball, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
It's on target to Martavis Bryant.
I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
He's going to try and return this one. Gains 15.
The Raiders love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Raiders stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Raiders take it from the 33. The give this time to the fullback. It's Tate in the backfield. The Raiders take it from the 43. That's a gain of only a yard. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Steelers come out in a dime package. The handoff to Ben Tate. He's brought down at the 46. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. The corners step back. Murray's lined up as the single back. Let's go. Takes it from the gun. Gonna try and scramble now. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This game has the feel of one of those old 10-7, 6-3 sort of slugfest from back in the 50s or 60s, as both of these defenses, Phil, have imposed their will here in the first half.
You are right. That is the feel it has, and I like the way it's feeling. It's fun to watch this, isn't it? I think even you are kind of excited to see something different and fun to watch so far.
All set to punt here. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Steelers will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score 0-0. First down at the 20. Launching it deep. Clutch catch. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Tate lines up as the single back here.
Get ready.
The Raiders pistol set here. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
Surveys. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. Third down and 4.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Third and 6. He makes the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. That's his first reception today. Last play before the 2-minute warning. First down at the 36. Looking to go down the field here. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Snapping out of the gun. Out of the pocket.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. Running away from the pressure. And now he'll slide.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Then picks up about 3.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Coming to the line at the 38. Tate's lined up in a single back formation. The Raiders in the pistol formation. The give. Tate's tackled down after a gain of 12. set up now at the 26.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. 1st and 10. Murray's taking the handoff. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Murray's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. This has been a long drive so far. The Raiders will approach this play from out of the pistol. Keeps his legs moving. Big ball is out. They recover their own fumble.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
An empty possession for the offense. Phil, a lost opportunity to put up 3 right before the half and mentally change things as well.
Absolutely nothing worse than missing a scoring opportunity right before halftime, because you're going to trot off the field and all you're going to think about is that was a blown opportunity.
Roethlisberger's lined up, empty backfield. First down at the 33. Catch made. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Set up now at the 46. Roethlisberger's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Looking long. It's now 2nd down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Roethlisberger going down the field.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football games. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Third down now. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The third quarter begins with this play. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
The Raiders defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. First down at the 37. Max all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards. That's second down coming up.
Roethlisberger from the gun. Finds his mark. McGill's there to make the stop.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
First down at the 47.
Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Has the grab.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel.
First and 10.
Handoff for about 4.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
And it'll be second down at 6 after the running play on first down.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Roethlisberger's on the move. Roethlisberger will slide here and end the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Coming to the line at the 25.
First down and 10. Knocked down as he fires it. Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun.
And the quarterback is sacked by Bradham.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all for an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Halfway through the third quarter. Antonio, a foot race.
And in for the touchdown.
At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
Man, they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
Extra point was good.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
Fights through contact. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return.
The Raiders offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, ball shifting to the right.
Second and 9 coming up. Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Murray's handed the football.
Third down. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
Let's go.
Corners are backing off here.
And that'll probably go as a drop.
Harris is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Back that time, in on the tackle.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job by them.
Better be careful here. Terrible starting field position here for the offense.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Takes it out of the eye.
Got a flag. The defense will take the penalty.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
First down now in a dangerous spot here.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The catch is made. That picks up 7.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage. The quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Looks like a penalty on the defense. The Steelers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And the quarterback is sacked by Bradham.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
The defense pushed the offense back with the sack, and the offense needs 9 now on 3rd down. The lineman tries to plead his case, but it looks like a false start. Down and must be extremely careful with the football. The Steelers come to the line. The first down marker is at the 16. 3rd down and 13. Looking across the middle and off the mark on that short throw.
The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down. They made it tough on the offense, so 3rd long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
He's going to try and return this punt. Gains 17.
Raiders know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Raiders offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The pass play picks up only 2, so now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. From the gun. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The corners retreating. Now the offense in their hurry-up. First down at the 28. Trying to power his way right up the middle. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Still more than a quarter left in the game, and with that touchdown, they're well within striking distance.
Oh, they're right there now. Now you can sit back and change what you were trying to do. You don't have to play with desperation. You got to, now what you've done by scoring, you've made the other team have to come out and play and take some chances.
Still on his feet, and they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Steelers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Oh, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Down the field. Intercepted.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
Intercepted. On his way. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
Just past the 20, will mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with them this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not look.
Steve McClendon takes him to the ground.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Let's go. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
They'll go shotgun here. Climbs the ladder, and he has it.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The Raiders have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation.
3-step drop. Cooper's got the catch and the first. The Raiders with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
Amari Cooper has the catch. After the catch, it's now 2nd down and 1. No time to huddle now.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Now on the move. Trying to escape the pressure. And there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can. And before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Scrambling. And they deck the quarterback.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Throws the pass. Tackle's made and the first down is picked up. This will be the 8th play of this drive. They're in the hurry-up mode. First down at the 20. Murray's going to take the handoff now.
The Steelers will come out in the dime.
2nd and 10.
Catch made.
Gains 17.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
This long drive continues. Wasting no time now for this next play.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Raiders pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side. To get
Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Steelers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
First down here after the run. Handoff out of the I formation for a gain of about 5. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. And here we have second down. Another handoff right back to him. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down on the way. The Steelers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And Brown brings it in. They're in punting formation. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. Murray's in the backfield, single back set. First down at the 20. Stands in the pocket. Hauls it in. What a goal and what a catch. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Murray's going to secure the handoff. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Double tight end formation. Second down and 5. With two hands, he has it.
The Steelers have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch. And they stop the play for a short gain.
Picks up maybe 3.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Getting away from the pressure. Mitchell's there to take him down. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it.
Touchdown and drawing close. Clearly, they're not ready to give up the fight just yet, but that touchdown may have come just a little bit too late.
Well, you know, Jim, it's never too late in the NFL. I mean, listen, I remember one time we had a lead late against the San Francisco 49ers. I thought the game was over, and you know what happens. Hey, Joe Montana to Jerry Rice. That's right. I still can remember. He throws a long touchdown to win the game, so you got to hang in there and fight to the end. Well, they had a lot of options to choose from on the onside kick there because I've seen him in practice do many different onside kicks, but the attempt was just not good, and they're probably going to lose the game now.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Takes the knee.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 12.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Loss of 2 on that play. we have an AFC champion. They can book their ticket to the Super Bowl. Well, partner, one side is Super Bowl bound after this huge victory today.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true, isn't it? You get a chance to play in the Super Bowl. So exciting. So many things done well by your football team in today's game. Really all year long. Enjoy the next day or two, then get ready to try to win the Super Bowl.
So that's going to do it in this one. For Phil Simms and all the crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.